Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, my kids love to open packages every time I receive them. So here's a clip. I want to thank Homari for sending me this piece right here. It's a clothing rack co-stand with a table modern. It comes in 3 different colors. I never thought I would like something like this for an entryway, but it just goes so well. I really loved it. So thank you again. So here is the website, close-ups, how you can style it, how you can just do your own thing with it. I just need to buy me an umbrella because it rains a lot over here and it's just time. So if you are interested, I suggest you really look into the description box so you can have 20% off when you purchase. Check out the link down below. You can style how you want it, mama. Look at me. Yes. Now let's get started with this cleaning motivation. It's time to get pumped, put some music on or put me on your TV and let's get things done. Now, I know a lot of you mamas can relate. Lately, that's what I have been doing every day, which we clean as we go. And I don't mean as like room by room or thing by thing. No, as like we go to one room, we get things, and on the way to the other room, we gather more things, and then we put it where it goes. So since I'm gonna be doing that, I figured let me start with laundry, get it out the way while I do this room to room to room. In my previous video, I actually did clean my room, so I'm just keeping up with it. Nothing major over here. Of course, I end up just decluttering a little bit the nightstand, and I just make sure to keep myself motivated as well and just keep my room tidy up where I can keep going with another room and another room. I feel like that's how my brain works. So I had to make sure to get the bed done. My husband and I love our beds so much. Now, I know I'm going to get questions on this bedding set, and all I remember is that we got it at Marshall's. I do not know the brand, you guys. I just feel, and if I like it and how it just feels so soft and good to go, I just take it. I don't really pay attention to brands. I mean, you can ask me and I'm just not going to be able to tell you. But if you do have one or you're familiar with the material, please drop it in the comments for everyone to know. Of course, I'm going to be taking my method, Honeycrisp Apple. If you go way back with me, then you know this is the first cleaning product I picked up at Target, and the rest is history. I feel like every time I feel motivated to clean or do something, it just brings me back of when I started, and it just gets me pumped. So I figured, let me organize this nightstand to be able to have stuff that I need throughout the night with my baby, like the nursing pads, diapers, diaper cream, and the essentials you need when you have a newborn. And after that, I'm going to be tidying up the floor and the restroom. Like I said, I previously really did clean my bedroom, so it just needed to be picked up because, yes, we live here. don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna make sure to link this vacuum down below because I know I'm gonna get some questions. I just love the fact that it goes under the bed without me like bending over and just pushing it through. So here I make sure to get the clothes that was already dried, which my husband didn't know that the cleaning cloths were already clean and dry there. So he just tossed his clothes in there, and of course, man sometimes, which he ended up drying them with the cleaning cloths. But I was like, oh well, I'm gonna end up using them today anyways, and they're gonna go back to be washed. So now I am making sure to be putting another load since I'm gonna be cleaning the living room next, which it was a lot of dirty that I had to clean off where all my plants are at. And I know a lot of you guys don't like video plants, but a lot of you guys actually love that. So I just make sure to include the cleaning part. I'm not really doing anything with plants. It's just a part of me, you guys, okay? So I make sure to really clean where all the dirt was at, move the stuff around so I'll be able to really, really vacuum and get through there, do the baseboards, and just mop. I always get questions, where are my dogs? My dogs are always in another room when I'm filming because you guys will get so dizzy if I have them when I'm recording myself to do these cleaning videos. They follow every single step I do. Right now, they're in my bedroom and I'm over here cleaning their beds and their crate. So it can just be nice and clean. And I make sure to, like I said, clean baseboards. There was a lot of hair. It was like a buildup. And at this time, my daughter got home from her dad, so she was over here being silly. And like I said, I made sure to just clean every little thing that I have not cleaned for over a month. So it was time. It was so dusty, and I had to really clean this. And before you ask what happened to the door, that was me. That was all me. So you guys, we have a Nintendo Switch now, which my kids love to dance. Just how I love to dance, which my body ain't the same no more. I was so hyped that I was winning. Then I just broke the door. So things happen. I made sure to just take it away, and I can just add a plan in there. Nobody will have to know. I was laughing so hard, and I was like, well, it is what it is. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We literally live in this couch, you guys. So, for the most part, the couch, like the living room area, is not messy. This is like my husband's cave. He's always here, so you guys know how much he cleans. So, he's always making sure it looks good. Moving on to the bathroom. You guys, I have a little short story time. I almost died because of TikTok. But it wasn't TikTok's fault. It was my fault because, my brain lately just doesn't, I don't even know how to start this story time. So I just did a huge mistake, okay? And I'm going to show you here as we go. I'm going to make sure to change the curtain, put the other one to watch with the mats. She was so shy here. It was the cutest thing getting to see her face. Put in the washer. Everything just was going well. Still pumped to clean the bathroom, and you know getting excited to try this new trick that I learned from TikTok. And I'm like, let me see what this is about. My mistake was that putting the Clorox. Yes, huge mistake. Like I said, I forgot that I put Clorox. Now this Clorox, I diluted with water because it's not the one that comes from the bottle. I just grabbed the bottle of Clorox and then put water in it. But I totally forgot that I used it. And I don't know, it's like I didn't really smell it because I let it sit for a while I was cleaning the, sink. And I tried Lysol on the tile of it, like the bath tile thing, and then the tub. You guys, I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was dying. This is my first time, experience this thing, and I just forgot about the Clorox. And it was like a chemical thing going on. Had to exit. I had to put a mask on, come in and out, turn on the fan, open windows. It was a disaster. Now I know what you mean, don't mix products. And because of this experience, because of TikTok, because of me having this mistake, I suggest you don't do that. I just, I was so into cleaning that I even forgot what I put. And that was the mistake. Trust me, I learned. I was coughing. My eyes were watery. Like, it was a hot mess. Good thing my kids weren't here, or my dogs, because it would be, it was, I can't even talk. My kids were with my husband. So, you guys, it was so funny at the end. But when it was happening, I was like, oh my gosh, like, what happened? And when I was editing, I'm like, wow, yeah, Clorox. That was a mistake because I see on TikTok that they use the Lysol so much for videos, and I didn't realize that I just did it wrong. So, yeah, that was the story time. mean, the results were like the bomb, you guys. I was like, wow, what a transformation. My kids had been playing on the sand. Like, it was a lot of buildup, and it was just time to really deep clean it. That's why I wanted to use the Lysol, the Clorox. I think I need to stay from Clorox for a little bit. Like, I got really traumatized. I went ahead and went with toilet, cleaned the sides, and when I clean the bathroom, how things go down. Moving on to the cabinets and drawers, I put the stuff back where it goes and just clear out the floors so I'll be able to mop after I was done with the vacuuming. Moving on to my girl's bedroom. It wasn't messy at all, but I figured let me just tidy this up. Just make sure to have things ready for whenever they go to school again. Thank God it's the last week, you guys. I'm so excited for next year's school. Whew, they're gonna want to be closer to the house for sure, so it wouldn't be much work as I do now. So I made sure to have a little talk with my daughter because, she's still learning how to clean. She loves to clean. She gets interested when I'm doing cleaning videos. So the problem that I have with them is that one hates to clean and one likes to clean. The one that don't like to clean makes a mess. So she gets frustrated with the other one, and they're already starting like little fights like, don't do this, don't take it off from the hangers like that. You didn't hang it back, you didn't put in dirty clothes. So I can only imagine when they're teenagers. I'm not excited for that. So I explained to her she has to learn like you learned. I never expected you guys to be perfect, like I had to learn when I was little. Everything is with time. Be patient with her, she'll get there. Just make sure to let me know so I can tell her when it's happening. Eventually, even if she'll be a little bit lazy or don't likes to clean, she still has to be able to keep up with the room. It's just a thing. I mean, I feel like we all grow up being told like, hey, if you don't clean your room, you ain't go nowhere. So I mean, they're young. I don't expect that for them. That's my job. I'm the mom. But she gets frustrated because it's like, hey, I'm keeping it clean, but she doesn't. So I think it's going to be time for me to transfer her to another room and have the other two little ones with the lazy one. Well, she ain't lazy. She's just not interested yet. She's not there yet. But she will be because her parents love to clean, as you guys know. So just to get done with this room and show you the before and after, I just ended up with the vacuuming and it was good to go. Now this is what I mean when it comes to cleaning on the go. You gather everything in one room. And then from that room, you just tackle everything. I feel like it makes things easier whenever you're cleaning room to room. You just bring it to the kitchen, like in my case, and I put it where it goes if there's trash or it goes, your home. So I feel like this is the best way when I'm really trying to speak clean, and it really helps a lot. And I know a lot of you guys can agree with me. Now, if you didn't watch the previous video, then you don't know, but I'm saving the deep cleaning of the kitchen for a collab. You guys, I'm excited. The girl that I'm collabing with, she's on a vacation, so I'm just waiting for her. And then once we get things done and organized, we're gonna organize and clean and deep clean. We're gonna do the collab. So I know this is not like me. I had always cleaned the kitchen like really good, but I'm saving that video because it's gonna be so good, so amazing. So I just keep up with the kitchen, like the basics, which is the dishes, the countertops, sweeping or vacuuming and mopping. Now that the house is clean, except the office because like I was tired. But for the most part, it's the whole house. I move on to doing my little entryway. This is how I'm going to start. I figured, let me try this again. I bought these tubes and I thought I bought another ones where it has a little hole for you to like put the hook on, but I didn't. So I ended up buying the double face tape. I think that's what it's called. And last time I broke one because like I put them where the laundry room is. So the wall, whenever you're washing and drying, it gets humid and, it just didn't work with the tape. So they end up falling because it got so warm. So they got loose. So I was like, okay, if I put in this wall right by the door, it should be great because it's by the garage. So this is going to be temporarily, but it gives me the idea of how it's going to be when I get the other tubes when it comes to me doing a wall of a propagation station to just whenever I want to propagate a plant, I'll be able to put in these tubes and so on and so on. Now the reason one is like further high and over there is because for my begonia. I think weird sometimes, but since it has the huge wings and it's still gonna be growing, it just makes it where it's not too close to the frame. And my husband is like, "Here you go again." I'm like, "Hey, you gotta try. I don't want to fail not trying anyway." So I'm like, I just got the motivation because of the rack clothing thing that they sent me. So I'm like, it has to look good. Now we need an entryway table and put the shoes either in the garage or in our rooms. We have to work it out somehow. I want the entryway to be like, wow, this is so me. So just be ready for that. But yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video and got the motivation you needed to start the week. As always, I love you so, so, so much. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box for the vacuum, the rack, or if you just want to stalk me like Instagram, I don't know. I'll see you and catch you on my next one. Bye.